There are many studies that show the value that early childhood education has in a person's life.
We know that the power of quality early childhood education has to do with the fact that we are making investments early on in a person's life so that we don't have to make investments later on.
And so I was especially excited about the Policy Academy because, of course, that's the topic. That's a chance to learn more deeply from experts and from my peers around the country about this really important area. Early childhood is something that is pretty fragmented. People come at it from education, from health, from human services, from workforce development, from economics. And to have colleagues who are interested in the intersection of those things all in one place is just invaluable.
It was so impactful to have the Policy Academy where I can learn from what was happening in other parts of the country, where I could hear about both the successes but also the challenges that people were experiencing trying to get early childhood education invested in their regions. That is the beauty of the Hunt Institute. That's the beauty of the Policy Academy. It is a chance for people who are really dedicated to expanding this important investment to get some, solidarity, to feel like we are part of a movement, a really smart movement of making this kind of investment and learn from each other.
I think for leaders, it can be pretty frustrating when you can't move initiatives forward. And it's really helpful to have somebody to vent with and share your frustrations with and say, I've been there, I know what you're feeling. And with something that you start to understand so fully that you can't seem to move the needle, it is very helpful to have someone, one, have your back, but then two, being able to encourage, and not only encourage the leaders, but encourage the others as part of the Policy Academy itself.
Childcare and early learning are essential to our state's long-term success. The children of today are the workers and the citizens of the future, and it's critical that we get them off to a great start.
An investment in this solves so many of the other programs, so many of the other things that we're trying to do, that we need to move this as fast as we possibly can in order to make meaningful difference, say in foster care or child support or vocational rehab or corrections or behavioral health or just people enrolled in Medicaid.
Through the studies done by the Hunt Institute, we know that every dollar spent in quality early childhood education programs really provide about a 13% annual return on investment.
Investments we make now in childcare and early learning will allow parents to work, employers to expand, communities to thrive now and long into the future as the children being educated get older. So it's essential to our success.
A lot of times I think leaders focus on structure more than the program or the initiative or the outcomes themselves because we think structure solves things. But recognizing that the structure, given the way early childhood is put together in the United States today, it is almost less important than what are we measuring for outcomes and how do we tell stories to others so that they understand that we're really missing out on an investment in our future. And it really has a short-term, a mid-term, and a long-term return on investment.